can see my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero?
Oh,
Go to Twitch if you want to hear the music.
because there's a green screen, they can actually just insert that in a GIF. And they can just
Oh yeah.
they can chroma key all
Can
the
we settle on GIF here on Wait, are we? Are the mics on? All right. Can we settle on the fact that it's gonna be GIF on Quit Stalling shows? Can we settle on that, please?
But can I got so used to saying jive.
But you're not giving your girlfriend a jifed.
A jive? Oh my god, is that a thing? A jive?
Because you're calling it a jive. So
Oh, this is jive thing. Wait, jive. Oh my god.
I don't think Diego gets it, but
I don't
welcome
get it.
everyone to Quit Stalling's Overwatch Community Scrim Nights. I am Harold Sylvester. Yes, I will be one of your shoutcasters for today. This is Diego. Hey, Diego.
I am the second shoutcaster for the Super Scrim Nights.
Oh,
Or,
yes.
Super Thursday Scrim
Super
Nights.
Thursday Scrim Nights. Welcome, guys. If you're watching on Facebook right now, check out twitch.tv/quitstalling. Get an earful of, there's no game music yet, but, you know, if you want to see and hear all the game stuff, check us out, twitch.tv/quitstalling. On our left is the lovely and ever masculine Sorbetes PH. You can check him out on twitch.tv/Sorbetes, but not right now. Not right now. You gotta wait a little bit. The camera's a little low.
Yeah, sorry. It
see that.
shows how short I am.
That's cool. It happens. Yeah. My hair is extra curly today, but you're not here about my hair. You're here about Overwatch. We're gonna start off with a little 5v5 deathmatch, if I'm not mistaken. We're waiting for our 11th and 12th peoples.
Definitely,
to-
they'll come. But yeah, I mean, personally, I enjoy 5v5 death matches.
It's always crazy when we cast death matches.
Yeah, because everyone's there's always a clash. There's a perpetual clash. So this is a lot of play-by-play to go by.
Oh man, I just want to see one 5v1 happen. just
one 5v1.
Just play Bugs Bunny versus Elmer Fuds. Like,
I still think Elmer's gonna be at a disadvantage for that.
Oh, definitely. Oh man, we should do that as a game mode. You know, like a Reaper versus 5 Reapers versus a Tracer. Yeah.
I think it would. Oh, yeah, that could work. Or any of the guys with a gun. So it's like
Yeah.
McCree, Soldier, or Reaper.
All right. Well, as you can hear, if you're watching on twitch.tv/quitstalling, we're about to enter our 5v5 deathmatch. So let's check it out. Sorbs is going to transition, not physically, but, on screen.
Transition.
All right, guys. We're here in the Black Forest of Eichenwalde.
Oh, it looks like we actually might get that 12th person.
Oh, well, Tamora gets an early pick on Dr. Cat. I'm going to have a hard time saying that.
Tamora.
Dr. Cat. Not Tamora.
Oh, sorry. You said,
Dr. Cat.
Oh, Dr. Cats. Dr. Cats. Cats.
All right, well, we got one more person that we're waiting for, so I guess it's going to be 6v5 for the meantime.
That's our bad, but the game will go on. 5v6.
I mean, we could have benched one of the Ice Cube tees, but I guess Sorbs is going to say, you know what? Hot Flashes know each other. They can handle this. Because the Hot Flashes do know each other, so this might be just about even. So we want to welcome the folks from the Hot Flashes. This is their debut on the Quitstalling Overwatch Community Scrim Nights as the shot comes flying off from Chimi, bringing Monster down to about a third of her health. And here we go, the rockets flying in. Mume eliminating Harrowing after Harrowing takes a Barrel Island, and Dr. Katz, just takes himself out. No big deal. Tamora, though, removes Chimi, and Mr. Dinkles goes down. Yuri, the only one left. Here we go, the 5v1 that we were asking for.
Here it was. Yuri, no.
Yuri's got this. No.
I gotta say though, Farah is kind of a favorite pick on this specific deathmatch map, since you have a lot of open space to rain on their parade as Farah.
Oh yes.
And even though there is cover, sure, it is a small space. As soon as you peek out, easily get barraged from Farah. And I think are we gonna look at a restart here?
I think we are. You could bench. Yeah, I think you could bench Mume first, and then let's make it fair. Just restart the match.
Okay, there we go. One more time. Ice Cube Tees, Hot Flashes, 5v5 deathmatch.
Professional Overwatch Scrim Nights happening right now. Ferran Sishu renews his sub because it's almost the end of September.
Yay! Oh wait.
And he's continuing it. Is this because of Human Panda? Human Panda, did you resub for him? I don't know if you could do that.
I think he did resub. He did gift. Something.
He gifted the sub to Francis. But in the chat, it doesn't really specify.
Oh.
So.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, both of you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I take it back. I guess we're gonna get rid of the Black Forest. And we're gonna go straight to a real game.
Let's do this. Well, that was a real game, and the Hot Flashes were
a really real game.
We're chilled down. We're extinguished, if you will, by the Ice Cube tees. Sorbs, you can switch back to us real quick, so you don't have to show the people the dirty work.
Our presets, no.
Our presets,
no.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We're live here at Watchpoint Gibraltar, aka the Quitstalling Overwatch headquarters. Me and DZ are standing on a yoga mat for once because. Usually we stand on the floor, and after a while it hits our feet. It hurts our feet.
Like every time I come to the studio, there's
someone
always,
clip that part.
There's a what? Oh, every time I venture into the studio, there's always something different. Like there's new we call this, what are those? The padding on the walls. Mm-hmm. There's new floor mats for more comfortable.
Soft boxes,
lights, like
hard boxes.
Every week we do. There's always something. That gives quality of life to us and the viewers. But primarily want to thank you guys for this because of your support, we try to make the show 10 times better every single time.
Just a little bit more professional.
A little bit more professional. But so one of these days maybe if you guys want, we should if you want to see how the studio looks like, let us know if you want a video tour.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can take down the starting soon sign sort of before you transition over because we have begun. We have done this. But yeah, so thanks to your support, guys, both emotionally, financially, I guess just by playing. You've helped us, you've inspired us, and you've actually helped us make upgrades to the studio. So we appreciate that very much. We thank you guys. You might see a couple of new faces as the weeks go on, because leading up to Plus Attack, we'll be trialing and shaking hands with a couple of people we might be casting with. So it's going to be fun. But right now, Diego, we are in McCree's, well, it's not his hometown, but this is where we saw him in the comic.
This is where Reaper picked up the damn Ingrid.
That too, actually. And yeah, once again, we got the Ice Cube tees in blue and the Hot Flashes in red. Now I'm starting to think we should have named them the Ice Tea Cubes and the Hot Flashes. That was,
yeah.
that's all right. ICT Solutions, ladies and gentlemen, here on Quit Stalling. As Diego, pop off and name the people on the Ice Cube tees and Hot Flashes while I check out the chat.
All right, so on Ice Cube tees, we got a lot of we have only one new face. I think we have one new face in case I missed out on this. It's Barrel Island. Barrel Island I think it's a newcomer to the scrim, so welcome Barrel Island. Barrel Island. The usual regulars, we got Timora. We got Monster, Vixen Queen, Spin, and Mume. On the other side, we got for the Hot Flashes, we got Dr. Katz, Chimmy, and Harrowing, Mr. Dinkles, Yuri, and AR Calamity. I think this whole team is pretty much newcomers to this scrim, unless I'm mistaken. Have you seen them play in our scrim before?
Everyone on the Hot Flashes, I'm pretty sure, is new. Yuri sounds like a familiar name, but that's just because Yuri's, it's a name you see in anime.
It's like a protagonist of a bajillion animes.
Anime! Let's go! As the Ice Cube tees rolling out here with the dive tanks, but accompanied by Afara and the Turbian. We've seen Farah on a couple of dive compositions from time to time.
Essentially, yeah, Farah would be a very good choice for dive, especially since with a concussive blast can propel her forward. And as long as they target the same thing the tanks are, then that's fine.
Yeah, that's all that matters. And Mume, looking to savor the last few weeks we have of old Torbjorn, as people are going to call him. Dr. Katz here. Dr. Katz looking to contest the skies against Tamara, but we've seen before that Tamara can bring the pain, bring the noise, and the funk. And right now, Tamara is quite uncontested there in the skies. Mr. Dinkles is going to have to pull something off to take her down. And at the moment, Tamara is just raining justice, booping people left and right. Yuri's not in a bad, definitely in a bad position right now. As Tamara, looking to do some work here.
That's actually the control from Hot Flash, even though they did lose. Control from Hot Flash, even though they did lose Dr. Katz on the initial start of the clash, they're still pushing that payload. Ice Cube T's now down by 1. It looks like they're gonna have to regroup a bit because the payload is just away from the next
And as
point.
you say that, Diego, Tamara makes it rain some justice. Though Dr. Katz manages to finally pull one over, and Yuri cleaning up Vixen Queen, looking for that res there. Unable to get it. Barrel Island managing to get the self-destruct kill, but the red Hot Flashes here are looking pretty good, almost at that first checkpoint, Diego.
Yeah, it looks like the Reinhardts are also duking it out. The Blues returning to the point as fast as they can. Monster healing up Spin. Dr. Katz though manages to use her ult at a very crucial point, though. Really crucial point. Hot Flashes is still pushing the ball, and they manage to push it despite having the man advantage. Ice Cube team's gonna have to back out just a bit, or else they don't want to suffer overextension kill.
That's right, Diego. Red leather, yellow leather, as the Ice Cube tees have to regroup now. Tamora trying to recover here with Vixen Queen, trying to do as much stalling as they can, distracting the counter Farm Mercy here, as Dr. Katz getting one over the Ice Cube tees with that Rocket Barrage earlier on, allowing the rest of the Hot Flashes to push the payload forward. Yuri there doing some good job on the payload. Oh, Harrowing here, popping the Valkyrie. Let's see if anything happens here, as it wasn't a counter to any specific ultimate, but Spin now getting nano boosted. This is the perfect opportunity for him to get slept and shut down. Oh, keep your shield up, son. Here we go. Vixen Queen gets the res on Tamora after Mr. Dinkles got the Helix rocket off on Tamora's face. The self-destruct here coming in from Barrel Island. Oh, and both support taking a trip to Barrel Island there as Yuri charges in and gets cleaned up by Spin. Counter Rocket Barrage there from Dr. Katz. Unable to get anything as Spin and the Ice Cube tees have managed to hold here for the meantime. Diego, interesting team fight.
Yeah, actually, there's been, if you've noticed, there's been also some some character changes right now. Mume switching to a Doomfist. I guess he's at this point he sees that the tanks of Hot Flashes are actually doing great work now, pushing that payload. So I think he wants to try to do some bit of a crowd control and disruption on those tanks.
Oh, crowd control, Major Tom, is going to be a tough task here. As we got cheered by Mercy. Thank you, Mercy.
Woo!
Saying not feeling well tonight. I'm here for Vixen Queen. Go! Oh, a lot of support for Vixen Queen. Both Mungo and Mercy in the chat. As Mr. Dinkles gets nano visored. Is that correct? Yeah, he did get nano visored. got a pick off on Vixen Queen, and Dr. Cats cleans up Tamora there. A big shatter coming off, a counter shatter as well. And nothing comes of it for the Ice Cube tees as they're going to get pushed back here one by one. Spin, though, gets anti-nated perfectly by Chimi. That was great. And now the Hot Flashes establish themselves once again on this payload. Barrel Island's going to have to retreat a little bit. Wait for the supports, and here we go. Both Farah and Vixen Queen out now. Tamora's got a barrage in her pocket, but no! Dr. Cats picks her out of the sky. Barrel Island doing work, though. Can they hold here? It's looking pretty good. If Dr. Cats gets another pick off on Vixen Queen, this is looking really interesting, Diego.
Yeah, that was an
Deadeye gets shut down by Tamora. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that was fantastic. Unbelievable play.
Right, a play like that, I'd gladly be interrupted by it, man. At first, you thought that Hot Flash was going to get it. They did an excellent split push on that previous clash, where they split from both the small crack there in the top, in the right side of the map, and then you have Soldier taking a visor from the lower end, and then right behind the payload, managed to get a visor on Tamora and Vixen Queen, taking out like a very popular, combo duo, which is the Pharmacy. With that, they were able to push it all the way to the end. But then again, Ice Cube Tees did manage to hold it at the very end, managing to delay the push as much as they could.
Monster with a cheeky sleep dart on Yuri up in the tunnel, and now the red team are pressed here. They're against their comfort zone. Oh, but the hook coming in there.
Oh, Tamora looking to barrage the Hot Flashes at the end there.
Oh, no need!
He doesn't need. He's gonna be able to save that ult. It looks like trying to get the last bit of Hot Flashes. Manages to take out Mercy, looking to find the Soldier at the end, but it looks like he's gonna be able to stay alive with an Ana healing all the way in the back. I spoke too soon. Barrelina managing to catch him there at the end.
Ooh, Mr. Dinkles, you gotta run when you can. I love that name. I'm gonna be saying that all night tonight. The Hot Flashes have pushed quite a bit here, Diego, on Route 66, but they've been slowed down.
They've been slowed down, definitely. I mean, they have 30 seconds to make a last push. One last push, if I'm not mistaken. But looking at Ice Cube Tees now, they have
another big sleep dart.
They have 5 ults at their disposal. And Barrel Island with another amazing self-destruct. It looks like they're gonna stop it here. 10 seconds left in the clock. Can Hot Flash make a clutch play? They do have a visor coming in, but Mube canceling that tack visor. And it looks like Ice Cube Tees are going to be able to stop it at the street's phase of Route 66.
Man. Diego, that final play there, I got to give it to Monster. Sleeping the Mercy, separating the tank, unable to do much when Barrel Island launched that Diva self-destruct into the crowd. Oh, man, Yuri had to turn his back, shield himself, and leaving the rest of his team exposed. Both support went down there, and man, was it bad news for the Bears known as the Hot Flashes.
That was a great play. Yes, agreed. From Monster with an amazing sleep dart. It's amazing how such you'd think that ultimates have greater value than like regular skills, but on the flip side, one utility skill can shut down an ultimate completely, and that's pretty much what happened.
That was perfect. Great timing. That's gonna go in our highlights for this week. I gotta say.
But like, I wasn't too worried about that though, because like Ice Cube D's had 5 ults at their disposal anyway. So it was really like it was Hot Flash were in a pickle at that point.
Yeah.
But it's although they did push very well at the end, maybe a defense is might seem a lot better for them.
Defense. Oh man, great stuff here from both teams. I'm enjoying, Diego. We're seeing quite a lot of new players who are showing their skill, and it's very entertaining. Dr. Cats going toe-to-toe with Tamora. It's not often that we see someone able to match up to Tamora.
Especially when the Fire play. Yeah, Dr. Cats did a good job going against the opposing Fire, and both Pharmacy plays as well.
That's right. Diego.
Yes.
With 13 seconds left, I think there's enough delay for me to say the Hot Flashes are running a nice composition, a very interesting off-meta composition that we've seen before. They're going with a double off-tank of Roadhog and Devo. We've seen this from time to time. It was even featured in the Overwatch League. If I'm not mistaken, it was the London Spitfire, but I may be wrong. But this is an unorthodox composition, and it may pay off for them. They need something different because Tamora and the rest of the Ice Cube teams have been doing well.
Let's see how this goes. I mean, we're always open to surprises, and I'm hoping to be surprised for this match.
That's right, Diego. Yuri dropping down there quite low, but the rest of the Ice Cube T is unable to follow up on that position. But Timora takes out the Far Mercy out of nowhere. Barrel Island demecking our Calamity, and Vixen Queen finishing him off with that Battle Mercy.
At this point, I think Hot Flash is gonna have to regroup. They could still regroup and wait for the rest of their team to come back because the point is the pale is only halfway there, and they still have so much time to regroup. But it looks like they're gonna have to regroup. They're forcibly having to regroup now since Timora pretty much wiped out the rest of the team.
That's right, Diego. With a little help from Barrel Island and the Diva rocket boosters there. But now the red team, Hot Flashes, are looking to close the gap here. But once again, Timora and Vixen Queen doing work.
Looks like
oh man, I think the Hot Flashes have one more chance to stall, or they're gonna look to back off. Now is a good time to back off. Don't go in. Our Calamity, run!
I'm gonna call it. He's gonna throw the Barrel Line's gonna throw the bomb. I can feel it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, Diego?
I can feel it, Mr. Krabs. You're coming in with a Winston leap, managing to just disrupt them quite a bit. Yeah, I think that's a good call. There he goes. Here it is. I called it. Again with the self-destructs, Barrel Island. Wait, no, I remember now. Barrel Island's not new. He's been here before. He's been throwing stuff like that since last week or 2 weeks ago.
Barrel Island has shown up, I think, at least once prior. I think twice.
Oh, Monster!
Monster getting the kill on Dr. Cat and Yuri.
Oh my lord! Ice Cube T is completely dominating the street space now. They do have and the best part about it, they still have 3 ults to spare. They have a Nano, they have a Blade, and they have an Earth Shatter. What else could go wrong?
I mean, anything can go wrong at this stage, Diego, but at the moment, Spin with that Earth Shatter could shut things down definitively. Harrowing is going to drop really low here. He's got to be careful. The Dragon Blade comes out. The Nano Boost is in effect, and the Anas are dropping. The Reinhardts are dying. The Genjis are slashed and hacked. Spin doing some work there on Yuri. And now, Diego, they just got to clean up our Calamity. And that could be it. Unfortunate here, as they were looking quite good, the Hot Flashes. But, a little body blocking going on, and Mume finishing off Harrowing. Not a good debut for the Hot Flashes, but they will get a chance to get revenge in the next round. Kudos, Diego, to the Ice Cube T's so far.
Kudos to them. The night is still young. I'd like to see a lot more plays like this one. Let's check it out.
Oh, man, good stuff here from Mume. Look at this. I think this was definitely the part with the Dragon Blade. Oh no! It's a horror flick. Ooh.
Yeah, excellent plays from Ice Cube T's. I think the whole team performed really well. Both tanks were on point. I mean, Mume on Genji, man, ridiculous. Plus, like Monster, pinpoint sleep darts, and great heals from her as well.
I agree. All right. Oh, my hair is difficult.
Your hair is fine.
It's difficult, honey. Don't touch it. No, but that was great play. I think we should give them a chance to get one back.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, flip the script sort about this. We'll give them a chance to get revenge on the Ice Cube T's as the people in the spectator room. Guys, start thinking of your name. Start thinking of a team name because we're gonna change it up after
Less
this
syllables,
next
the better, please.
Ice Cube T's, that's 3 syllables.
Ice Cube T's.
Hot Flashes is 2. I think we're good.
Hot Flashes. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Merienda Squad.
Merienda Squad. Okay, fine. Maybe less words. 2 words is fine.
2 words. Or you could just go with Nano. Or Iron.
Or if we actually abbreviate Ice Cube T's, we can just say
ICT?
Ice T.
But what's the point of adding the... I could have just named them the Iced Teas.
I don't know. Well, anyway, what was your favorite play? What was your favorite play of that game? Mine is the play of the game.
Mine is the play of the game. It had to be the sleep dart from Monster, opening up the rest of the Hot Flashes for that self-destruct. So it was both Monster and Barrel Island. Barrel Island with the amazing intuition to throw that self-destruct in the second the sleep dart took effect.
All right. Definitely, that was a great sleep dart.
And if I'm not mistaken, there was a nade there too in between.
I think so. There probably was. My favorite, personally, was like at the very first one, the very first attack phase from Hot Flashes. Even though Timor did get the initial kill on Dr. Katz, the Hot Flashes still managed to push the rest of the payload. Usually, when one is down, a 5v6 automatically means like it doesn't automatically, but majority of the time.
50%, above 50%. When you get the first pick, you're bound to win the team fight. That's 50%, above 50%.
Yes, but the thing is, Hot Flash is excellent with the control there. Like a great play from the tanks, giving so much space to the rest of the team to work their magic. Yep. Again, which is why I think Mume did have to change to Doomfist to work a bit more on the crowd control.
I agree. And, it's really awkward for me when I see Mume's name because I think Mume is just going to play Reinhardt. Because I'm thinking Muma.
Muma?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Muma.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's going to play Mei.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mume, if you want to whip out the Mei, and tomorrow could play some Reaper. That'd be interesting.
Definitely.
The Vixen Queen in the chat showing us some love. And Purple Peach says, go Hot Flashes, and then spamming that on fire emote from the Overwatch League. Hey, Purple Peach, welcome. We hope you guys have been enjoying so far. Diego, man, we're doing really good, and Sorbs is really working hard on that custom game lobby. Sorbs, we appreciate you so much. You're doing the work that I was too lazy to do. And you're doing it 100 times better than I could.
Let's put it like this. The quality of the whole production is a lot better when you have like amazing people working behind the scenes. And not like just one guy doing everything. It makes it a lot harder and pressure on you.
Oh man, Sorbetas, makes me feel like I'm in YouTube because I feel elevated. Let's go. Where are we heading to next, Sorbetas? Elevation. Boom. We're going to Kings Row, Diego.
Oh, Kings Row, yes.
Yes, here we go. Ice Cube Tees versus the Hot Flashes, the rematch of the night. The century cannot wait. It's got to be now or never. Diego, Kings Row reminds me a lot of London, because it is set in London. But you know what's set in London next year is Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've been enjoying myself some Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4.
I
just wanted to find a way.
Oh, another bit of news, speaking of London. Did you know that Jollibee is opening in London?
That's crazy, dude.
Yes, it is amazing.
Yeah, home of the Chicken Joy, as we saw from the promotional images.
And everyone will be absolutely astounded by it. Or it'll be absolutely brilliant.
Oh man, or raw! It might just be raw!
He's Scottish, man!
Is he Scottish? No,
he's Scottish. He's Scottish.
Wait, I mean...
Okay, wait, let's verify with chat. Chat, where's Gordon Ramsay from?
I'm sure he's English. Because he's from... Wait, he represented the Great Britain.
I mean, like, he is very, of course, English, but, like, I know that he was born in Scotland, because I think there was one episode I was watching where he got mad at a guy for saying he was British or from the UK.
Gordon James Ramsay, JROB, is a British chef.
But he's born in Scotland.
Grew up in Stratford up.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you
were. What? Okay.
Oh no, but he was born in Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Renfrew, sure.
He's probably like raised in, like, he probably learned everything from Britain. But anyway,
good on you, Diego,
looking at the rosters right now, we got a bit of changes here. We got Jabo-san joining the Hot Flash with Chimmy, Harrowing, Mr. Dinkles, Yuri, and Dr. Katz.
I hope we got that right.
Yeah. On the Ice Cube Tees, you got Tamora, Monster, Vixen Queen, Spin, Barrow, and Amume again keeping the roster. But Hot Flashes right now looking to take this back, pressuring the choke right there. Dr. Katz pelleting the Spin with those rockets. Hot Flashes rotating on the right side of the statue. Pretty much a standard play right here on Kings Row.
Oh man, Hot Flash is looking really aggressive here, Diego, on attack, as they do take the high ground, and a lot of the Ice Cube Tees out. They've been removed from the point forcefully. Tamora's the only one left. Got 2 picks on the support though. Tamora punishing those support. Oh! He's gonna do it by himself.
Oh, that was so good. Tamora could have. He almost got it, but it looks like Ice Cube Tees might be able to retake this. 5 of the team is already regrouped there at the choke, and they're probably gonna take this unless Hot Flashes responds. Well, they most likely will, since their walk back is a lot shorter. But they did get 2 ticks.
It's smelling like a tree here because Tamora went full pine on that last exchange. Here we go. The swings are coming in from the Ice Cube Tees as Dr. Katz looking to finish things off and finally allow the Hot Flashes to cap the point. The Earthshatter got nothing there, as I think Spin was able to block it quite well. No.
Spin
was the one who used it, but Jabo-san able to block it. Now the charge comes in,
from Spin.
But the nano boost here from Jabo-san keeping him alive. Spin is nanoed as well, but it might have been at the wrong time because the Hot Flashes have finally taken the point, and now the Ice Cube Tees would be wise to back off. Monster getting the res on Mume, but now they're scrambling to get away from Dr. Katz's rockets. Great nade there from Mume, warding off Dr. Katz.
Dr. Cat is gonna have to watch out, as Timura does have his Deadeye. He's probably saving it just in case Fire does decide to shoot herself up and land the barrage anytime she could. Although Harrowing is waiting there with the Valkyrie, and here comes the barrage from Dr. Cat. Gets eaten up. Majority of it gets eaten up by Barrel Island, saving everyone from that barrage.
Oh man, I think it would have been wise for Spin to put his shield up instead of charge in. But you know what? It did the job. You know, it distracted the rest of the hot flashes. But now Yuri is going ape nuts over on the Ice Cube Teaser side, and he's got to back off here. Great play from Yuri, allowing the hot flashes to push that much further, Diego.
Yeah, it's great. They did expel 3 ults on that clash, but I think it was worth it. They might be able to push it just right before the payload. Although Timura is, again, also waiting here for his Deadeye, looking for the opportune moment, and does take out Yuri, thus leaving a 5v6 on this current fight.
Great job here from the Ice Cube Tees, trying to break that shield, but it was too soon there from Spin. That shatter was a little quick on the draw, and now the hammer swings are trying to take effect. A great sleep dart there on Harrowing, and you know what? Dr. Katz has to get away, Diego. Dr. Katz has to get away.
Yeah, he definitely does. Like he has his perfect match right. His perfect match
tell
right
you
now
are.
is
He should not have shot the last rocket.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I think they'll manage to regroup. They'll manage to regroup. They always manage to regroup here. Blues right now, Ice Cube T's very aggressive now on the defense. They're making sure that the fight happens far away from the point rather than it being so close.
Oh, that is a great strategy. They're pushing quite high up, and giving, you know, it's allowing them to have a lot more space instead of, you know, a small mistake would allow the hot flashes to just push in. And now here comes the Dragon Blade and the Nano Boost. Will he get anything? The May does what, an Ice Block, but you can't Ice Block an Ana. But he does get removed by Barrel Island self-destruct, Diego, and the Shatter comes in.
Excellent, excellent ult management there from Ice Cube T's. The Nano Blade coming in, but Dr. Katz responding to this. Oh, the majority of the barrage. Again, this is twice. Barrel Island has seen the barrage coming in, does manage to eat up majority of the barrage, although hot flashes do manage to come out on top and get to the second point.
That's right, Diego. No follow-up. No follow-up for Barrel Island's clutch plays there. Spin did get a smart enough shatter to give them a bit of an advantage, but the hot flashes did well as a team to counter it.
Definitely. Now the leap coming in. Oh, leap coming in from Yuri. Trying to poke a bit against Ice Cube T's right now, using the environment as a wall.
Oh, Jabo-san!
Jabo-san getting picked off early. Yuri coming in. He does have the primal rage. Is he gonna save it or is he gonna use it to push a bit forward? Timura doesn't manage to get anyone though with the Deadeye, although he looks like he's still trying to get Yuri, but does get pocketed by Harrowing.
Diego, look how accurate Timura is with that McCree. It's quite impressive, I must say.
It is definitely impressive. Just a tidbit. We did get to play with him before. Luckily, he was on our team. So I love playing with this guy.
Oh man, here we go. The primal rage coming off on Yuri. I think Timura might be a female. I'm not sure, but here we go. Yuri walled off a little bit there, unable to capitalize too much on his primal rage. But Barrel Island once again getting an elimination.
Oh my God.
He's averaging at least one.
There has not been a single self-destruct from Barrel Island that hasn't gotten a kill, I swear.
That's right, Diego, but maybe it's not enough right now. Maybe he should have held it a little longer, because at the moment the hot flashes are still pushing quite aggressively. The shatter there going in. Oh.
Dr. Katz does manage to really...
No! Oh, Monster trying to ballet her way to a res. And the sleep dart
from Jimmy, canceling the die with a sliver of health. He's still alive.
Wow, Diego, the hot flashes have woken up here, and now they're about to take this last checkpoint. Oh, unless Timura's Farah can say something else. Here we go, Timura doing work here. Finally sick of the McCree. Going to that comfort pick, but Timura drops down really low, and Mr. Dinkle shoots her out of the sky.
And Mume is doing an excellent job keeping the tanks alive through that whole fight for the past 30 seconds. Spin has still been alive thanks to Monster and Mume. Amazing heal there right now. With a shatter coming in, taking out Shimmy, but of course, Hot Flash still dominates the rest of the payload right now, trying to stay alive as long as they can, because they know that once the overtime hits, they will be able to get the Ice Cube is going to have a longer respawn time.
That's right, Diego. Big illuminations there from the hot flashes, and it seems like an inevitability The Deadeye gets nothing. I think Barrel Island ate that up again.
Man, Dr. Cat's on fire right now with those barrages.
Ooh.
Man, wow, what an amazing! That was a great great play from Hot Flashes. I mean, especially of course Dr. Cat's. Those barrages were on point.
I think. Yo, keep going. Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Although like some of them did get eaten, they were used necessarily. It wasn't like a complete waste. The value was still there, definitely.
I agree. And I think Jobo-san has completely changed the complexion of these teams. Hot Flashes looking much more comfortable, much more aggressive on attack.
Yeah, I think like because of Jobo-san's presence, Chimmy and Harrowing are pretty much alive majority of the time. It's usually DPS who gets picked off first, which is of course like a priority target as well. But you know, the heals from Chimmy and Harrowing are insane right now for the tanks.
Yeah. Ice Cube T is looking to switch things up here. Vixen Queen going back to the support role. She was playing that Symmetra earlier on. But now Monster's going to go back to the Ana. Vixen Queen's going to go back to the Mercy. And Mume is yet to pick.
Pick me. Or did you get this? And maybe it's still loading, because usually when the life bar doesn't show up.
Yeah, they haven't picked yet. So we'll see what happens. As the Hot Flash is now looking to walk towards this point. It's anyone's guess who will take this King's Row. This is interesting. I'm enjoying the quick turnaround from the Hot Flashes. They learned from Route 66, and now they're looking to get a little some here.
Yeah, usually like you can't put your eggs in one basket. You know, like if you lose once, you adapt, you learn, you do better the next time, and that's exactly what Hot Flashes is doing right now. But of course, I don't want to count out.
Oh my gosh!
I don't want to count out the skill of Ice Cube T's right now. But like they're pretty. These players specifically have played with each other several times in the Overwatch scrims, Overwatch community scrim nights. So I'm sure they can. I hope they don't pull something out of the rug, but like we'll see what happens.
All right, something out of the rug is gonna be my my Shaggy cover band. All right, here we go. Ice Cube T's walking forward towards the point. Spin, pressing W and holding down right click. That is what a Reinhardt must do. And Tamora almost immediately after peeking gets destroyed by Mr. Dinkles. Here you go. Hot Flashes have found an answer to Tamora. Vixen Queen gets the res off though, and Spin now getting pocketed here because he was frozen in time.
Yeah, Ice Cube T is now pushing Hot Flashes back into the choke of that arch.
Oh,
very aggressive with their play right now.
I'm liking this, Diego. I think they're fighting fire with fire, and it's paying off. It's paying off quite well. Tamora now getting topped off. The Hot Flashes, I think they were a little surprised.
Yeah, they definitely did get surprised. They got pushed all the way back, man. As you said earlier, holding down the W does wonders. Also, you see there, Tamora did get picked off early, but although Vixen Queen with a quick res, managing to turn the tide and keep the game to a 6v6.
Great play there from the Ice Cube T's. And now the Hot Flashes are going to look to set up here on defense in the Streets phase. I'm not quite sure where they're going to set up. I don't think they're sure either, because they're still looking to establish themselves. Mr. Dinkle's getting a couple of pokes here, which may be key. He needs to get that tack visor again to shoot Tamora out of the sky. Dr. Cats can only do so much against the monster we know as Tamora. And, Monster as well, and Vixen Queen.
Definitely. Like
Mr.
Dinkle's very wary of how Tamora can handle, hit scan. Just because hit scans are good against fire doesn't mean that that's her complete weakness.
Oh, a risky charge from Spin. High risk, high reward, and he baited the charge.
Their charge is coming. It's completely devaluing that nano Rhine.
That is great, Tamora. Picking up the rest of the kills there. Great job. As you were distracted with Spin and his tactics, we saw Tamora there get 3 kills in the back line.
I think he came out of nowhere. I mean, like, that's like the beauty of having Pharah on King's Row. That there's even though sure you could say that the advantage that it has a lot of corners, which is true. It has a lot of corners for a Pharah to move around and be very mobile. Like, even though, again, if there is a hit scan of the opposing team, it doesn't mean it's an automatic counter.
That's right. Dr. Cat's here, dropping really low. Has to leave Harrowing a bit. And now Tamora picks off Harrowing, who was struggling to get back to the rest of his team there. Dr. Cat's falls as well, and there we go. The Ice Cube T's get the point again. But Mr. Dinkles, no, you gotta run! Gotta run, Mr. Dinkles! I think he got his name from the sound the game makes when you get those headshots.
Those dinks, dink, dink, dink.
I really like that name, Mr. Dinkles.
I know. I was like, I think of a cute cuddly cat when I think of Mr. Dinkles. Mr. Dinkles. Mr. Dinkles, man, like, okay, he has got 10% away from his visor. He might be able to make a play if he can get to the back line and distract Spin long enough. The Spin
shield is so low. Oh, he waited for the opportune moment, but there was no follow-up. And the nade plus the Valkyrie doing wonders for the hot flashes. Another shatter.
Yeah.
Nullified by the hot flashes. Great job from the team there.
Yeah, it was definitely a great shatter from Spin's end, but sadly no one was able to make a follow-up. Now Hot Flash is pushing Ice Cube Tees away from the second point choke.
That's right, Diego. That final checkpoint here is now well blocked off by this high line of the Hot Flashes. They're not going to let them get anywhere near this payload unless absolutely necessary. And now, here we go. Ice Cube Tees very aggressive. They're pushing forward. They're trying to get the Hot Flashes to move backwards. But at the moment, Timur's got to win this Battle of the Faras. And there it is, Attack Visor looking to ward off Tomorrow. Doing a great job there. Can't seem to get an angle, but finally does on Vixen Queen, who was left a sitting duck there.
Dr. Cat's still saving that barrage along with Timura. Looks like the Ice Cube Tees are doing the right thing. They're backing off right now. They know they can't win this. They know they can't win this clash. I think they're pretty certain that at least, you know, a couple people have an ult in reserve for the next clash.
Did Dr. Cat's boop spin into that hole we see in the lower right?
I'm not sure.
That is the tightest of angles, but wow. Mr. Dinkles again getting a kill.
You know, we've seen this before, like on King's Row. Usually the attackers push all the way to the second point, but sometimes they're completely stomped over at the third. Because this choke is like, it's kind of a, you know, it's always 50-50. Actually, it's a pretty big 50-50 on King's Row. I mean, you know, anything can happen on this last one. Or majority, I don't know, would you say it favors defense?
It's hard to tell, you know. A lot of people will have statistics on this that we don't have. But at the moment, in this very specific fight, the payload has fallen back far enough that the Ice Cube Tees can make their way quite well. But Dr. Cats is another idea, though Timura shuts the barrage down. Even though the Hot Flashes manage to still win this team fight. Unbelievable. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here for the Ice Cube Tees, and they have been stopped. They have been absolutely shut down. I can't believe what we're seeing because of how quick Ice Cube Tees were pushing. And, you know, now that they have 6 ultimates, it could happen. But I'm just shocked at how well the Hot Flashes have held this.
Yeah, but it looks like Ice Cube Tees do have something up to see. They have 6 ults at their disposal. Timura's pretty low right now, but the Mume coming in with the EMP does manage to get like 3 people off the team. Spin does get a shatter, and I don't think he got anyone of that. Now Monster coming with a nano. And it looks like everything's just going absolutely crazy right now.
These ultimates are out of sync.
Timur still saving that barrage. I think he wants to couple it with Barrel Island's Graviton.
Oh, Nano Visor Diego! Chase that Mercy down, Mr. Dinkles!
No! Mr. Dinkles, why?
He was too good for this one.
Despite the mishap, Hot Flashes comes out on top, shutting down 4 ults from Ice Cube Tees. Still managing to survive. But here comes Barrel Island. I think this might be the time when he uses the Gravitons. He does with the grab. Coming in Timura. Is he going to look for the Rocket Barrage? No, he does not. He only gets 1.
Not in any position to follow up on that Graviton Surge, Diego. And now, from a 6-to-1 ultimate advantage, the Ice Cube Tees are struggling. They're shattered, though. This could be the key picks that they needed and the play that they were looking for. A counter shatter in the back line there, but Jabowski gets taken out by Monster. Wow. This is anyone's game still.
1 minute left in the clock.
Ooh, the sneaky barrage could be coming in. No, Dr. Katz is smarter than that. He's going to back off.
And the stray rocket finding Harrowing, but Yuri pushing back the rest of the Ice Cube Tees with the whole hog. Dr. Katz completely removing Timur from the match.
Diego, it's going to be tough here. The Ice Cube Tees have at least 1 fight left in them. Barrel Island cannot get picked off early here.
Man, I don't know what Hot Flashes did, but I think they saw that grab coming. Everyone dispersed, so Barrel Island only managed to get maybe like 1 or 2, which is why I think Timur decided to save her Rocket Barrage. I
think it would have been wise to use the Rocket Barrage to get the 6-4 advantage, but you know what? I'm not playing right now, and at the moment, I would not judge Tamura's judgment. You know, I would trust
Soldier,
in Tamura.
Mr. Dinkle's kind of out of position, does manage to retreat. Spin though on the Nano Ryan. Looks like he's just swinging back and forth, wrecking havoc. Here comes the Graviton Surge.
Again, only getting one person, but Harrowing goes down there. This is a key moment. They've pushed to overtime. I think the Hot Flashes can still recover here, but at the moment, Ice Cube Tees have finally cleared the way towards the final checkpoint. A big charge by Jabausen, taking out Mume.
Can they still push it? Looks like now Tamura uses the barrage. There we go. This is why he was saving it. It's like he knew this was gonna happen.
Diego, the opportune moment was there.
He didn't use it in the earlier clashes, but Tamura, I believe he used it for the right reasons.
Diego, I'm loving what we're seeing right now, and at the moment, because they were able to push the Ice Cube Tees to overtime, the Hot Flashes just need one tick.
We're playing for a draw right now. Yes,
we're playing for a draw. If the Ice Cube Tees hold Hot Flashes below one tick, it is a draw. And the Hot Flashes have earned our respect already. They can win, lose. At the moment, I appreciate them very much.
Right now, I mean, we're talking about advantages and disadvantages. I personally think Hot Flashes right now has the advantage on attack here. This is, among all the maps, I think this one has the closest walk back time. So even though they have 1 minute 13 seconds, they might have about 3-4 tries to do this, depending on how fast Ice Cube Tees wipes out their team on the first clash in the second. We'll see. But personally, I think what they're going now is I think they're going with a with a kind of a dive-ish comp here, with Mr. Dinkle's trading his usual McCree for a Genji right now. Yuri gonna be playing the Winston, so I think they're looking for a quick kill, especially with Dr. Katz on Pharah.
Oh, that's true. Oh man, we might see some space jam in here from Ice Cube Tees if they can set that up properly. But the Hot Flashes looking to stick with what's working. You know, that Winston Reinhardt combination seems to be doing well for them. The bubble, the shatter, the separation of the tanks from the back line.
It looks like they're going to the hotel, looking to backstab Ice Cube Tees.
Oh, a little bit of a pincer, Diego, is what's happening right now. Oh no, they're a little bit scattered here.
Everything's everywhere. What's going on? Harrowing does manage to rest Chimney, resetting the 6v6. Hot Flashes does find Vixen Queen. It looks like Ice Cube is going to have a hard time to regroup here. I think Hot Flash is looking to have all the advantage they need to be able to win this match.
There it is, 1 by 1. Tamura looking to do work, has booped the Hot Flashes off the point, but that's not enough. Tamura can only do so much. The Ice Cube Tees fought hard and well, but this round goes to the Hot Flashes.
Definitely, Hot Flashes played their hearts out, and they played really well at this one. Mr. Dinkle stepping up at the last minute, getting all those swift strikes and those blades as Genji, wiping the entire team.
It was amazing play from the Hot Flashes, I have to say.
Oh, this was the big pop-up. This is the pop-up pine play from Tamura.
Yeah, look at those Symmetra turrets doing work as well. I gotta give credit to Vixen Queen. You know, she loves that Symmetra and she does well on it. Unfortunately, it didn't come off so well this match, but I noticed. I saw you, Vixen Queen. I saw you.
And no doubt, of course, but the turrets of Symmetra do play like a huge detriment to tanks and especially to squishies. I mean, like turrets in general are annoying.
And especially when they slow you down, when those Symmetra turrets slow you down with their lasers being focused on you.
Exactly. If you can't react enough, you're as good as dead.
Yeah, I loved the Overwatch we saw in both matches. Jabowski changing the complexion of the Hot Flashes. They're so aggressive with that Winston Reinhardt combination.
Definitely.
Loved it. I loved it. You guys did so good. Barrel Island on that Diva, doing work, man. Eating up all the dead eyes, the rocket barrages. Unbelievable.
Definitely. But and like amazing defense on Hot Flash right there. Like they managed to stop the payload all the way until overtime.
Yeah.
And like
man, with 4 minutes, I think, or was it 5?
And there was at one point like a one clash where Ice Cube Tees had like 6 ults at their disposal, but they still managed to hold.
Man.
Like amazing. I mean, it just goes to show you that even like simple utility skills can save you from getting killed by an ult, or save you from can save a clash as easy as that.
That's right. And it's what people would call game sense. Knowing when to use the right ability at the right time in the right situation, positioning yourself so that you're enabled to do that. It's great stuff. Yeah. And especially on that first attack from the Hot Flashes, they went dive. They took the high ground and just blew away the ice cold teas. Sorry, the ice cube teas.
Ice cold tea. Ice cold teas.
I think we could work that into another team name in the coming weeks. But yeah, guys, great stuff. We're gonna take a short break while Sorbs fixes up the lobby. We're gonna change everyone up. You know, these two teams have had 2 games back to back. We'll take a short 3-minute break. Sorbs, there's an ad there called ad highlights, I think, or you know, they were the Scrim Night highlights from last week. We could use that real quick. Let me help you out.
All right,
just check out the chat real quick.
All right, hello to everyone in chat, of course. John Spot, Vixen Queen, Wapak, Purple, Peach, Monster Plays 13, They Chillin' Rollin'. Everyone joining in the chat. I think I might miss a few names. We're gonna scroll back up right before.
Oh, cool! John Spot subscribed to us on YouTube, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the sub on YouTube, buddy.
We hope you enjoy the content there. And once again, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing and you're a little jealous, you can join us by going on your Battle.net client on the U.S. servers. We're in Asia right now, so if you're playing from the U.S., you're gonna get a little higher ping. But we're in the Americas servers. Add quit stalling #1904. That's what Diego's pointing at, and whisper us for an invite, and we'll pull you into the custom game lobby. Right now, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna drink some water, recover a little bit. Sorbs is gonna manage the custom game lobby, and then we'll be back for some more quit stalling Overwatch community scrim nights. But for now, check out the highlights from last week's plays. See you guys in a bit. But Uwu Webwe here is swinging wildly like a madman. It's just 2 of them left on this point. 2 blue team members, 2 Miranda squad.
Exciting fight right now. Grab to Dragon. Quack getting Clanker Blitz. Vixen Queen getting Shiver. Tank mode comes in for Mark Lesterby. However, is denied by Momo.
Battle Mercy taking out Mark Lesterby as a tank. What a play!
That was an amazing reaction.
They're gonna look to hold here. Nice Russ. Manages to take out Kitty Cereal, but Sentino gets an equal elimination on Quack. Mungo finds Joker with a Battle Mercy kill.
It looks like Sentino is pretty uncontested.
Oh, there's a Battle Mercy!
Vixen Queen did get DMX by Sentino, but Mungo was quick to save his butt. Her butt. Or, yeah, her butt.
Their butt.
Her butt, Zenyatta.
The fastball Zenyatta.
Here he goes. Turning up the right click. Does manage.
That's what it was. That was an amazing play. Gets a follow-up headshot from Sentinel Bliss and Coalesce.
But Uwu Webwe here is swinging wildly like a madman. It's just 2 of them left on this point. 2 blue team members, 2 Miranda squad. They're looking to serve up a meal here as the Transcendence comes out from 322. The Crimson Tide's looking to roll here, and slowly and surely the Crimson Tide are going to be taking this point. Tats is going to look to recover here as the Brigitte uses her rally. Tats flying in the air with a whole hog. Pigs can't fly, Diego's. Crust lets loose with a self-destruct. But nice Russ there.
How? How does J22 predict those ultimates? He transcended before Uwu Webwe even shattered. Amazing games and amazing predictions.
Is trying to push their way. Tats trying to get some work done. Gets a pulse bomb. No, does not get a pulse bomb. Gets Clanker Blitz and gets Alex C getting a double kill for Miranda squad right now. Will this be a triple?
Yeah,
gets a triple kill.
This is where the tides change. Tats counterpicking as a Tracer, getting in the backlines, taking out key targets. This is the change that Miranda squad needed to push the rest of the field. Again, Tats on it, taking out Zenyatta, going for the Mercy. Can she get it? Go ahead. She does have the pulse bomb. Will she use it? Managing to throw it. Gets stuck on Orisa. Here goes Tats. Oh my lord, he's doing it. Finishing the rest of the team. Jeez.
Tats is invincible right now. Single-handedly pushing the red team back, telling them to sit down and let the blue team push the payload with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. An amazing turnaround by the Miranda squad.
Shoving everyone away from the payload. Tats getting a kill on Monster. Vixen Queen also supporting that Tats and the pulse bomb. Tats is dominating this clash yet again. The Reds are gonna have to be able to group up and find a way. They're still currently on the payload, but the Miranda squad contesting as much as they cannot seem to stop the payload.
scene. We're back. Welcome, everyone. We're here at the QuitSong Overwatch Community Scrum Nights. Once again, I am Harold.
And I am Diego.
And that over there is Sorbetes, the man, sweeter than ice cream, but a little bit healthier.
Tasty.
Okay. PG stream, Diego. PG stream.
Tasty. What if he cooks nice food? You never know, man.
Okay, that would work. That would work. All right, guys, welcome back. We're just gonna jump right into it. You know, second source picks a map. We're gonna hit it hard, hit it fast. PG stream, and then we're gonna find out who is the better of who. Did they choose names, or are we just going with the same names? All right, we're going with the same names. A lot of changes here, as the Ice Cube Tees still sticking with Barrel Island and Timora.
Oh, okay. You have a lot of
a lot of familiar names.
The names here are amazing.
You see Chiyaki, we got Yumi, Baninja.
The Baninja.
Oh, Cyberbully's back, bro.
Oh yeah,
Cyberbully's back. Hey, Cyberbully, fun trick.
And Mark Lester. Mark Lester V, my favorite.
Mark Lester V. I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm gonna spoil a couple of things, guys, because we're tracking back. We're going back from week 11 to week 3 because we missed those highlights. We're going back for week 11. Mark Lester B has a highlight of his own there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of highlights actually.
He's doing really good. And every time he comes up on the scrim night. So the Ice Cube Tees, Diego, shout out their names real quick.
Shouting out names. What? Timora
activate.
Activate. Timora still on the roster. We got Ambi back in the scrims. Ultimako, I think. Okay, here. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Is he new on the scrim or have
Ultima Mako? I think this is the first time I've seen Ultima Mako.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Ultima Mako. But I think Sorbs did mention that he played with him or her. Shivers back in. So I think that Cyberbully's gonna have a run for his money. You know, Cyberbully's also a very good player on Overwatch. Barrel Island.
Specifically DPS.
Yeah, specifically DPS. And IGOG. Is that
IGOG?
IGOG.
EGOG. Real quick, I want to check out the chat before we spout out the hot flashes. Mark Lester B asks, what do we think about the newly released Ultimate hoodies? They look good, brother. They look good.
I mean, I just like that they're so colorful. Like Blizzard loves colors, and I like that. I don't like anything. I don't like things that are too dark and gritty.
Yeah, and Spinbait in the chat is asking, isn't it a bit hot in the Philippines for hoodies? Not when you're in air conditioning for the whole day.
If you want to look Japorms, just ask us next time we play Spin on what that means. But yeah, if you want to look good, look. How would you put it?
I think we should call it a match. Yumi gets hunted down. The Huntress is nothing without the hunt as Timora finds the Widowmaker in the backline of Shiver, finishes off Cyberbully and Barrel Island. Shocking Baninja system. Shiver getting another kill, and so does Ultimako with a little help, of course, from Ambi. Diego, Yumi is someone QuitSong fans might be familiar with. If you're a fan of Game Bite like Human Panda is, we had Yumi on a couple of weeks back to talk about Overwatch. Yumi is considering herself as the hit scan goddess of Overwatch.
But with the way she plays, she could definitely hold up that title.
Definitely. And I'm looking forward to see a couple of Widowmaker shots here.
Fun trick now, swinging left and right, does manage to find Ambi. Cyberbully also doing his job. I think the hot flashes right now are going to be able to push this one. It looks like they do have the disadvantage. Ultimako managed to get a crucial sleep dart, and Barrel Island right now buzzing everyone on the nano monkey.
Mark Lester B just firing away, trying to ward off that Winston. Going Primal Rage here is Barrel Island. Good use of the ultimates from Barrel Island tonight, but tonight is not all the time as Barrel Island gets shot down by Mark Lester B there. Whittled away slowly. Hot flashes. Seen a try a little bit. Oh, sorry. As I was interrupted by Mark Lester B's Death Blossom, you know, I was about to say the hot flashes seem to have a hard time getting on that payload, but at the moment, you know, they're pushing quite well.
Oh, the stun coming in. Man, Cyberbully denying Shiver's Dragon Blade completely. Yeah, hot flashes. Taking that first point in less than 2 minutes. Well, less than 4.
Talk about a hot flash of Shiver's face. It's Mark Lester B now.
Aha, wordplay.
Yeah, warding people off on that high ground, forcing the Ice Cube Tees to set up a little further back. But at the moment, there's someone right above the hot flashes, and there's two people above the hot flashes now. Ambi and I can't quite see Barrel Island as well. Dropping that bubble, trying to charge his ultimate a little bit here. backing off.
Yeah, Barrel Island has to be has to play it safe right now. Currently, since Mark Lester B is completely countering him as Reaper, Hot Flashes right now does have 3 ultimates to spare. So does Ice Cube Tease. Anything can happen around GOG manages to get Mark Lester B with that self-destruct. The res coming in from Ambi, Timora and Shiver working the DPS magic, taking out the opposing DPS, pushing Hot Flashes out of the choke. Ice Cube T is looking to establish dominance over the payload at this point.
Ice Cube T is doing a good job here of regrouping and pushing the Hot Flashes back, and also, you know, killing a bunch of them.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, right now Mark Lester B is leading the front line here on that Reaper, trying to move Barrel Island back, but as he does that, Yuumi gets a body shot off on Shiver in the back line, and now Ice Cube T's have to walk away. From this fight.
Although I think Ice Cube T's does have the advantage currently. As you can see, okay, Timora coming in from the back, looking to get Yuumi out of the sniper zone, denying her the high ground. She does the job, although Barrel Island is still pushing the rest of Hot Flashes away from the point. And here comes the rocket barrage from Timora, laying the smackdown on the rest of the Hot Flashes. It looks like Ice Cube T's are gonna stop the point once again. Hot Flashes is gonna have to regroup. Although, I think this might be a turning point. They do have 3 ults to spare, Harold.
Yeah, Diego. The Ice Cube T's expended 3 ultimates there. With the Hot Flashes now have 3 in their pocket. Though the Ice Cube T's have 2 at the moment. You know, they could go for a pocketed Genji Dragon Blade with a...
Very excessive, but definitely needed.
Definitely needed because the Hot Flashes are quite close.
The sneaky charge from Funtrick does deny Ultimaco, but Ambi does get the res, so that's the disadvantage trade coming in from the Hot Flashes. And then Shiver just waiting on the Nano Blade, looking to get the Zenyatta. Mark Lester B looking to challenge Timora, but Timora wins that challenge. Timora again denying the high ground, denying the DPS from the Hot Flashes.
Timora playing these corners really well, Diego, on that far. You know, Ambi doesn't need to pocket him that much. As Timora just flies over this little gap in the back as Cyberbully caught napping. Oh my word, Timora is going ham on the back line. 3 kills in the rocket barrage to finish things off.
If that is
Mark
not
Lester B, no!
Oh my God! If that is not play of the game, I don't know what is. Amazing, sneaky play from Timora. Wiping out the whole team practically.
Oh my word! And they still have the Dragon Blade in tow. IGOG has a self-destruct lined up. Cyberblade's got to have a little bit of an answer here as the McCree's getting farmed out of his mind.
Funtrick switching from the Reinhardt to a Winston, trying to oppose and get a bit of dive on his own.
And there goes the Dragon Blade with Shiver. He is getting pocketed like we called out earlier, and now the kills are coming in for the Ice Cube T's. Mark Lester be looking to answer with that Death Blossom, but he gets shut down after demeching IGOG. Shiver now, and the rest of the Ice Cube T's looking cool and collected.
I was gonna guess what you were gonna say as ice, but nah, I'm wrong.
It's low-hanging fruit, Diego.
Hot Flashes does have one more chance. They got 30 seconds to get this point. Barrel Island and Cyberbully still have their ults ready. Let's see what's gonna happen. Cyberbully poking at the top, looking to find Timora, making sure that he's out of the picture because he is the one who's pretty much denying him the high ground.
That's right, Diego. And now Cyberbully constantly looking over his shoulder, dreaming of nightmarish Timora in the back line. Barrel Island going primal here.
And there he is. He does find the Deadeye on Timora. Hot Flashes does have a man advantage right now. Funstrick also gets to take out Ultimaco. It looks like the Reds have all the advantage in the world. Yuumi is currently not in the round. She got killed. Her Transcendence is fled all the way in the back. Ice Cube T's running away. They doesn't seem like they can defend it much longer. Hot Flashes does manage to get this on overtime, and it looks like they are gonna push. It only looks like Timora is there to stop the kill, but backing out is the best choice.
Out of nowhere, the Hot Flashes show why they are undefeated tonight. Well, it's not really the same team.
Yeah, but you know.
Actually, and they aren't undefeated. What am I saying, Diego? They're just looking good right now.
It's okay. It's with a roster like this, you know, it's easy to say that they are pretty much amazing players. Oh, what an amazing!
A good bubble there.
From Barrel Island denying that self-destruct completely.
Diego, Barrel Island has made it his priority to shut down ultimates here.
I know, with just using his utility.
Oh,
he does that. the help of
countering
Demora,
Cyberbully's
taking out
Deadeye.
a good number of teams. But Cyberbully and Chiaki working together to even out the odds. It looks like it's a 3v3 right now. Although, I take it back, it looks like Ice Cube Tees are winning this push, but no one is pushing the payload, although they do win the clash.
That exchange, Diego, with the Deadeye and the Self-Destruct getting 2 apiece. With that, the Ice Cube Tees still manage to clear the hot flashes out, and now Tamura has a rocket barrage again in tow. Mark Lester B, again, very aggressive when he plays. Sometimes it pays off for him, sometimes it doesn't. But you know what? He's making it work tonight. I'm looking forward to more.
Man, these the tanks from Ice Cube Tees, man, a great play from them, denying as much of the DPS that they can. Right now, Mark Lester B struggling to get his ult. He has 4% left. He's looking to get a vantage point right now, hoping to get the rest of the team. Death Blossom comes in, doesn't get anyone, but just a precaution, making sure the rest of the, the Blues don't come in.
Oh,
Chiaki
no.
with a self-destruct. Oh wait, doesn't get. No, it doesn't. Take it back. I thought he got the self-destruct with that one. All right, looks like the hot flashes right now do have the timer advantage. They are on overtime, almost there. Can Ice Cube Tees make it back to the point just in time to switch to overtime? He does get there, contesting the point, but Cyberbully with the Deadeye, just as precaution, taking out the DPS of Ice Cube Tees. It looks like hot flashes does come out at the end.
That was big, Diego.
That was great play from Cyberbully. Great.
That's great play. Let's check out the chat here. Is Mac Freak 34 says hi. Human Panda. Oh, Human Panda says. Oh, he's speaking Messiah. Good stuff.
Oh.
Mume Overwatch says go again. Hot flashes. Go again. Go again.
Although I can't deny that Ice Cube Tees did hold that point for so long in the Streets phase.
I really thought they were gonna hold it all the way, but great job from Hot Flashes, making their way all the way to the end. Cyberbully turning up there, as well as Mark Lester B, Fun Trick, and Chiaki in that front line doing work.
Definitely. Like, I mean, Barrel Island, man, like you saw that bubble earlier that he completely denied Chiaki's self-destruct with that just one utility skill. And IGO. Sorry, I'm losing breath a bit. So right now we're gonna be in other ends. Ice Cube T is gonna work their magic on offense, and Hot Flashes in the end is gonna be on defense. See how they're gonna respond to the attack of Ice Cube T's.
If the Ice Cube T's stay with this lineup of heroes, it's really interesting how they've changed things up. But I do want to talk about a change that was made by the Hot Flashes. Yumi switching from the Widowmaker to Zenyatta, and continuing on that support role, really did a lot for the Hot Flashes.
They did, definitely. The Discord from Zenyatta is like a killer, especially if you have characters who can dish out a lot of burst damage. It's practically an insta-kill, and they did have that amount of damage to deal. Cyberbully as on DPS as as McCree and Mark Lester B.
Yeah, Cyberbully looking over his shoulder
Great
all
point.
the time there. Tamura putting the fear of Farah into him. And here we go, the Ice Cube T's. IGOG dropping the half health there real quick, trying to duel it out with Cyberbully. But now the payload moves forward as Barrel Island presses W.
Igog looking to get an early kill. Doesn't manage to get Ninja one more kill. Only gets her to half health, but still looking. They see that there. They see they're pressing a bit back, trying to deny Igog from any line of sight.
And in the back line here, we got the Reaper, Mark Lester B dropping low, getting really aggressive, but IGOD spotted that. And Cyberbully gets the better of Tamura once again. This is a duel that we're going to look to see throughout the night here. Cyberbully getting knocked off there. A big flashback, but unable to finish him off. Tamura getting pocketed and finishing off Cyberbully. Shiver there with the help of with the help of Ambi, finishes off Baninja. And now the blue team are gaining steam.
Looks like Ice Cube T's are going to be able to push this one, completely wiping out the rest of Hot Flashes. Hot Flashes, the only one left is Mark Lester B, but he only has a sliver of health left.
No, don't go back!
Don't go back! Don't go back, Mark Lester B!
Oh no! He's trying to take them all on his own, Diego! Ooh! That was not
Try as he might, didn't have a Wraith to get out, but he, fought valiantly.
That Vampiric Reaper can do some self-healing, can do a lot of sustained self-healing. But when you're surrounded by 6 of the opposite team, the Shiver here gets the Nano Blade, taking out Yumi, and now just running around looking to scare off the Mercy.
Man, Shiver didn't need that Nano Blade. Like he only swung once.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed.
But so he didn't hit anyone.
It freaked out the rest of the Hot Flashes, Diego. That's all that matters.
It scared them. It scared them.
It scared them to death. Almost quite literally.
All right, so hot flashes right now. They do have a nano boost and a dead eye. Wow, Tamora caught off position. The DPS queen finds Tamora up in the sky. But although Ambi's still resident, but still, what an amazing play! What an amazing sneaky kill from Yumi.
Yeah, Yumi already knows. Oh, as IGOG removes her from this payload, Yumi already knows Tamora's habits here on Junkertown. Always gonna look to fly over that little ridge, but Tamora able to press, and now the hot flashes are looking to recover here as Baninja burns that Valkyrie out and is trying to duck and dodge Tamora, but with a little help from IGOG, the Ice QTs are going to push this forward.
Ninja's trying to save his team, but the barrage does far too much damage for Mercy's heals from the Valkyrie to be able to save them.
Yeah, I like it, Diego. The Ninja couldn't dodge the barrage. Laid down by the president, Barack Obama. Oh, Mark Lester B there, fading just in time with that shadow step, avoiding the headshot, but IGOG now looking to finish him off. The self-destruct here coming out from Chiaki. Oh, just exposing herself to IGOG.
I want to point out like something a bit like it happened off screen, but Barrel Island, man, like amazing tank player from the very beginning, gets two kills at the beginning of the clash. So you can already see there that Ice QTs are pretty much won that clash.
And Barrel Island barreling her way onto this final checkpoint as the Ice QTs look to finish with a better time than the hot flashes. If they do push before overtime, Diego, they have quite the advantage.
They think they'll just only need one tick to win.
No, this isn't a capture point.
Oh, yeah. So they have 1 minute then. But the thing is real. They only did one tick, right?
Yeah, but that was a hybrid map.
Oh my God, these rules. Which I should know about.
Professional shoutcasters, ladies and gentlemen. Shiver now, poking and prodding on that Genji, trying to put Cyberbully in his pocket. But Cyberbully has an answer for him as the Nano Blade, the Nano Boost, yes, the Blade finally comes out. Mark Lester B has no answer. The Deadeye coming off here, but unable to finish anything. Oh, Chiaki's rockets finish Shiver off, but a little too late. Abby gets the res on Shiver as Yumi now gets destroyed by Tamora, and Tamora trying to hold this down for the Ice QTs, trying to push that payload forward. They have an ungodly amount of time left in that time bank as Mark Lester B is going to look for the hero play here, unable to pull out the Death Blossom in time because he got focused quick. The stun coming out on Fun Trick with that flashbang as Tamora looks to clear the way, and there it is, the Ice QTs finish in record time. The hot flashes had no answer on defense.
Man, most tanks would be afraid of Reaper, but Barrel Island just takes Reaper head on. I mean, who cares if he can dish out an absurd amount of damage? I got a hammer, I'm gonna swing it, I'm gonna bash you out of the game.
Oh man. Human Panda 22 in the chat says he's basically saying, "What are you doing?" and he just got here. I think that may be in reference to Yumi spotting Tamora up in the sky. Let us know, Human Panda. Let us know. As the rest is up to the hot flashes now. They do have 1 minute to push this payload.
And, we didn't call this out earlier, but Ice QTs were actually playing with only one tank, if I'm not mistaken. They had a triple DPS lineup. Wow, great. Triple DPS is definitely a viable play, especially in maps where you want to dish out a lot of damage. So good for them.
Yeah.
Good play.
All the damages. All the damages.
All
the S's and the D's and the P's.
Goes to show you that if you have a good tank up front, of an aggressive tank, and you kind of don't need an off tank sometimes.
Well, if you have DPS that can pick off the rest of the the opposing team without your tank needing to put his shield down, I mean,
there's always that. Yeah.
All you have to do is press W and win.
All right, so hot flashes right now on attack. They have 1 minute to push the payload as far as they can. Looks like they're doing a Winston D composition here, somewhat of a dive. And Cyberbully though picking up the Widowmaker, looking for quick picks. But again, Ice QTs knows that could see that she is Widowmaker. They're like making sure to not get the line of sight as usual. That's
right, Diego. Double hit scan here for the hot flashes as they're looking to shut down Tamora before Tamora gets a chance to start here. As the hot flashes now looking, poking, prodding. Cyberbully wants that early kill. IGOG goes down. Oh my word.
Right now, it looks like Hot Flashes is taking dominance in the first point. They might be able to push this, even with a 1 minute time back. Ultimaco looking at Ultimaco not looking in a bad spot right now. Funtrick does manage to get Ultimaco. It looks like both healers from Ice Cube Tees are out of the picture. Looking like it's Hot Flash's point right now. Mark Lesterby finishing off IGOG. Now it looks like Hot Flash do have, well, they're pretty much on point, so they don't need to worry.
This is surprising. I'm going to tell you, Diego, that 1 minute was made use of by the Hot Flashes. That was great play, and now they've gotten the first checkpoint.
Definitely. But, again, Ice Cube Tees is really good on defense on this phase. In the last round, in the last match, they did stop Hot Flashes in his tracks a bunch of times. Now all they need is one good shatter from Barrel Island to stop this entire game.
And this is exactly why the Hot Flashes have double hit scan here. As the shatter goes down, the bubble at the right place at the right time. The self-destruct here leaving Barrel Island alone, but unbelievably does not get the kill. It does finish off Ultimaco as Yumi here running around, trying to make space as the Moira and doing well. Cyberbully here. Oh, they know where Tamora's gonna be, and Tamora's gotta back off quite wisely.
Man,
Diego.
Hot Flashes adapting to their game, learning as they play. Always, even if they lose, even if they play badly, the next round they're always gonna come at you better 3 times fold, man.
That's right, Diego. Like the
Threefold.
Raptors in Jurassic Park, they're swarming now, learning with each passing moment. Clever girl.
They have one last game to play here. Shiver does have the Dragon Blade.
Oh!
Will Ultimaco come up with a Nano Blade? I'm not sure. Cyberbully does get Tamora. Ambi with the rest. Mark Lesterby taking out IGOG. It looks like they got it. They got it. They got the second Hot
checkpoint.
Flash got the point. Oh my God! It's practically just 1 minute time back, permanently on overtime.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, how are they doing this? The Hot Flashes are red hot right now, pushing the Ice Cube Tees back. Tamora afraid of the double hit scan. Mark Lesterby and cyberbullying Tamora out of this whole entire map.
What's going to win this map right now is proper ultimate management. It looks like we'll be able to do this. The Nano Blade coming in, looking to take out Cyberbully. Get this blade, gets 1. Yes, he gets 2. Is he going to do it?
This is it, Diego. This
Here's
is
the
the
shutdown
opening.
we've been looking for. The shatter coming in from Barrel Island. Here it goes.
There it is.
All the ultimates used up. Hot Flashes stopped dead in their tracks, but still Hot Flashes pushes all the way to the 3rd point. Almost to the 3rd point.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
a bit after the 2nd.
Yeah, after the 2nd checkpoint, the Ice Cube Tees have a tall task ahead of them. If the Hot Flashes have answered them this well on defense, it's going to be a tough task on attack.
Definitely Hot Flashes. Amazing play from them. Ice Cube Tees does have 4 minutes and 27 seconds to get this one. What do you think, Harold? I mean, they were able to push it all the way as well in the last one. Their offense wasn't as good as the defense. The defense is great, but I think Hot Flash is going to get a run for their money. Sometimes when you do have 4 minutes and 30 seconds on your time, you get a bit, what's that word?
Excited?
Excited or,
Nervous?
what's it like?
Angsty?
Let's just put it as I have a lot of time. I don't need to worry too much.
Oh, relax.
There we go, yeah.
I was way off.
Angsty.
I had no
I'm
idea what you were
sorry.
going to say.
I know. I couldn't put the words into my mouth, man.
Well, hopefully that's the only thing you need to put in your mouth, is the Ice Cube Tees are going to look to quench your thirst, Diego.
I could use water, but I'll get it after this one. All right, 10 seconds to start. It looks like Ice Cube Tees are gonna pull a very classic composition for this map. Let's see how Hot Flashes responds. I think with the comp right now that they have, they actually might be able to work it out.
That's right, Diego. Here we go. Pirate ship! We're coming out here.
Cyberbully does get the initial pick. He's looking for more. Hot Flash is looking to shut down Ice Cube Tees. The pirate ship has been set up. Currently, Hot Flash are being pushed back, making sure to not get melted as soon as they can. Cyberbully managed to get Ambi in the back. Cyberbully again!
There it is.
There it
Diego,
is.
they have deseated the Bastion. They've removed Shiver's turret. And now it's going to be hard for the Ice Cube Tees to reset up. This is a call to switch.
At this point, it's just hiding
They're
there.
leaving him alone! That's genius, because they know Tamora can't get set back up. And he's going to have to walk back to the spawn, wasting precious time for the Ice Cube Tees. Great job from the Hot Flashes, countering that pirate ship, that double pirate ship with the Bastion and the Torbjorn. That is a hard thing to counter in an unorganized environment. But this, Hot Flashes are showing they are far from unorganized.
Tamora missing his shots quite a bit. Does get pocket. Cyberbully does get pocket. Although manages to get it. Can he do it? Can he take out the Mercy? Man, Mr. denies the res. It looks like Ice Cube Tees are going to establish dominance in the payload right now. Hot Flash is being pushed all the way back. They're going to have to regroup. They do have a lot of meters on their distance bank, so it looks like Hot Flash do have nothing to worry about just yet.
Diego, I want to point out Chiaki did the right thing. Chiaki tried to defense matrix that res, but for some reason it just flew over and still finished off Ninja. Great play from both teams. Unfortunate how the game mechanics worked out in the end, but wow! Both teams are showing what they're made of here in this Junkertown.
Hot Flash is still contesting the payload as long as they can. They just need to
they're hunting! Timur is up for the hunt, and he's not coming back without a scalp on his side. Unbelievable cyberbully.
There goes the team wipe from Ice Cube Tees. Maybe they didn't have to run that Bastion from the beginning because Timur is still dominant as far as usual. Whew.
Man, Timura, we're talking about the Hot Flashes adapting to Timura. Timura adapting to the Hot Flashes now. Unbelievable. And you got to give credit to the Ice Cube Tees, Diego. IGOG and Baron creating so much space at the same time. And the healers, Ambi particularly, keeping Timura alive so much. And, you know, Ambi doesn't even need to do that much as Timura weaves and bobs away. But Ultimaco as well here, looking to have that nanotech effect as the self-destruct comes in the back line, not getting anyone. Cyberbully trying here, trying to farm, trying to fish, finally finishes off Timura. Yumi and Timura there with an even trade. Chiaki gets slept, gonna get demeched? No?
Hot Flashes, man, definitely giving Ice Cube Tees a run for their money. Again, they stop Ice Cube Tees dead in their tracks, and the time back is just running. 1 minute 30 seconds left for Ice Cube Tees to pull this off.
They can't seem to finish off the rest of the Hot Flashes, Diego, and now the respawns are gonna take an effect because of the stagger. Though, the Hot Flashes are gonna be at a disadvantage a lot. You know, for this next team fight at least, if they choose to jump on this payload sooner than later, which it looks like they will. There's not much time for them to wait.
Okay, then here comes Cyberbully taking out their main DPS, and I don't think Ambi has a res because it's still on cooldown.
Mark Lesseby with Attack Visor, trying to make something happen here, but shut down by Shiver, the flashbang and the body shots, finishing him off. Shiver, a great job there on that McCree. The Shatter comes in, finds Ninja. Overkill here, but necessary because they seem to have a hard time finishing the Hot Flashes off on this point. The Deadeye there. Making sure
that no one gets in the way. Yeah.
Great job from Shiver.
Oh, Mark Lesterby misses. Does get flashback that makes Mark Lesterby manages to get the kill no matter what.
As Diego was attempting to say, Mark Lesterby still manages to finish off Shiver there, but at the moment there's not much left separating the Ice Cube Tees from a win. The Chiaki and the rest of the Hot Flashes need to make something happen. That self-destruct does get IGOG, and now the doors close. Ice Cube Tees are gonna fall a little short here, unless they are making something happen. Timur doing work. Unbelievable.
Chiaki and Funtrick still alive, man. Taking up as much time as they can from the time back of Ice Cube Tees. Ice Cube Tees, though, on the advantage. They can get it. Doesn't look like anyone's in the vicinity right now. They got it.
Diego! I thought the Hot Flashes had it there.
They almost had it. They almost had it. But, man, if Hot Flashes did have a bit more time, they could have pushed it all the way. But still, Ice Cube Tees gets it all the way, gets it beyond the point needed. With a 4-minute time back, they had no reason to lose that one, and they didn't. Great play from Ice Cube Tees, sealing the victory for this map.
Diego, with all the plays from Ice Cube Tees and Hot Flashes, it's so hard to pick a play of the game, and I'm glad the AI can do that for us because with the barrages and the perfect bubbles and the DMs coming off at the right time, it was fantastic. The headshots were crazy, shutting people down left and right. GG tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Same with you, Ambi. Wow. Sorbs, man. That was fantastic. Switch the camera back over to us as we recap what we just saw. We'll struggle and try to recap what we just saw.
A lot happened. I mean, you have both teams adapting to each other's play style. An amazing stoppage from both teams every single night. Okay, here let's go to the first clash. The first push from who was on first on attack? Was it Hot Flashes or was it Ice Cube Tees?
Wait, what are you asking?
The first attack phase.
The first attack phase. So, could you help us out there? Who attacked first? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the hot flashes. Okay, so you were saying?
Yeah, like they were the ones who were first. They did manage to get the first attack pretty well, but got stopped heavily by Ice Cube T's on defense, which is why I mentioned when it came to the second attack phase of Hot Flashes, they managed to push it all the way despite Ice Cube T's being the better team on the Streets phase defense. So, and this great play from Hot Flash because they only had 1 minute, but they pushed it all the way.
That's right, Diego. And we talked about adaptation, and we saw a lot of that throughout this Junkertown. We saw the Hot Flashes switching the double head scan to counter Tamora. We saw Tamora not being overly aggressive in some parts of the map, and then just diving in and being super aggressive at the right times when the rest of the Hot Flashes were distracted. It was great play from both teams, and we're saying Tamora a lot, but the space that the tanks were making for Tamora was fantastic. His co-DPSs. When IGOG went to Widowmaker, the healers, man, how could you forget the healers who were keeping them alive, keeping Tamora's butt alive as much as possible. Ambi did so much work on that Mercy, rezzing left, healing right. It was great. It was great.
The nanos that came in as well,
nano blades.
Utilizing the new nano boost, where you get pretty much a full HP recovery, putting that on Barrel Island as Reinhardt, just puts so much more value to the rest of the clash.
Yeah.
And but Hot Flashes as well, Fun Trick as a Winston, it's a map that's the street space is very tight, but maximizing the usage of his bubble and his primal rage at the same time, man. Amazing plays from both ends.
I gotta say that was one of the closest matches we've called yet.
And that was a long match.
I'm exhausted.
Oh yeah.
But we got more.
And we got more. And we got a lot of people who are still waiting in line. A lot of spectators.
Hopefully we can get him some games. Gibbs had to leave. Gibbs, if you're still there, hello. Hopefully your open mic night is doing well. And if you guys have a chance after the stream, I think if he's still on, check him out. Gibbs and Chill is on the Wombo X Combo stream. Sorry, Sorbs. We're short a couple of players. So guys, if you do want to play, add quit stalling #1904. We'll be here for a while. But for the meantime, we'll play a little commercial break. There's a playlist, I think, of commercials that we can play. Yeah, for the meantime. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. We'll check out the chat when we get back. Quit stalling. But Ubu Webwe here is swinging wildly like a madman. It's just 2 of them left on this point. 2 blue team members. 2 Miranda squad.
Exciting fight right now. Grab to Dragon. Quack getting Clanker Blitz. Vixen Queen getting Shiver. Tank mode comes in for Mark Lesterby. However, is denied by
Battle Mercy taking out Mark Lesterby as a tank. What a play!
That was an amazing reaction.
They're gonna look to hold here. Nice Russ. Manages to take out Kitty Cereal, but Sentino gets an equal elimination on Quack. Mungo finds Joker with a Battle Mercy kill.
It looks like Sentino is pretty uncontested.
Oh, there it is, the Battle
Mercy! Vixen Queen did get DMX by Sentino, but Mungo was quick to save his butt. Her butt. Their butt. Zenyatta.
The fastball Zenyatta.
Here he goes. Trotting up the right click. Does manage.
That's what it was. That was an amazing play. Gets a follow-up headshot from Sentinel Bliss and Coalesce.
But Ubu Webwe here is swinging wildly like a madman. It's just 2 of them left on this point. 2 blue team members. 2 Miranda squad. And looking to serve up a meal here as the Transcendence comes out from 322. The Crimson Tide's looking to roll here. And slowly and surely, the Crimson Tide are going to be taking this point. Tats is going to look to recover here as the Brigitte uses her rally. Tats flying in the air with a whole hog. Pigs can fly, Diego's. Crust lets loose with a self-destruct. But nice Russ there.
How does J22 predict those ultimates? He transcended before Ubu Webwe even shattered. Amazing games, that's amazing predictions.
Is trying to push their way. Tats trying to get some work done. Gets a pulse bomb. No, does not get a pulse bomb. Gets Clanker Blitz. and gets Alex Seed, getting a double kill for Miranda Squad right now. Will this be a triple?
Yeah,
Gets a triple kill.
This is where the tides change. Tats counterpicking as a Tracer, getting in the backlines, taking out key targets. This is the change that Miranda Squad needed to push the rest of the field. Again, Tats on it, taking out Zenyatta, going for the Mercy. Can she get it? Go ahead. She does have the pulse bomb. Will she use it? Managing to throw it. Gets stuck on Arisa. Here it goes, Tats. Oh my lord, he's doing it, finishing the rest of the team. Jeez.
Tats is invincible right now, single-handedly pushing the red team back, telling them to sit down and let the blue team push the payload with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. An amazing turnaround by the Miranda Squad.
Hey girl, I hear you like Overwatch Scrim Nights.
Kiki,
Yeah.
you love me. Na, 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 na. And we're back.
What?
I thought you were singing that song. The one where everyone's singing from outside the door.
Oh really? Is that a song?
Kiki, you love me. That-
I'm out of the loop apparently with that.
We're pretty much on the internet 24/7.
Oh, I wish we were on twitch.tv/quitstalling 24/7. You guys can help make that happen by cheering us on with some bits, you know? Maybe subscribing here and there like Human Panda did. And Furan Sishu, who resubbed with $1 thanks to September. You guys are awesome.
It's September.
Yeah, it is September. Okay, reading off the chat real quick. Why is my phone alarming?
Because something was supposed to happen at this time.
Well, like
Pointed
like breaking it down. Boom. Okay. So reading off the chat real quick. Vixen Queen in the chat was saying to nerf Timora, which we have to agree with. Jeez, Timora.
He played absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Cool yourself down.
denying a lot of high ground. I mean, they had to
Just denying.
just denying completely. Yeah.
Oh man. Mume in the chat noticed the bubble that we saw earlier on from the Winston. Zombie, who we used to see earlier on in the weeks, was saying thank you for the games. Looking forward to join again next time. Zombie, thank you so much. And Monster Plays 13. Oh, it's Monster Plays. Hey, Trace. Well played. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Thank you so much everyone for playing, for tuning in. We appreciate it. We hope you guys had fun. That was some tiring Overwatch, man. That was great. That was. And it wasn't like a stalemate where no one was hitting anything. It was picks.
We had long matches. We had really long matches.
And so many kills. So many eliminations.
Yeah, a lot of amazing plays. So like, I'm gonna expect a good edit this week, Harold.
You know,
Or next week for highlights.
mediocre at best. But thank you once again, everyone, for stopping by and for playing, especially the players, because without the players having fun at our Scrim Nights weekly, we couldn't do this.
Definitely.
Especially, you know, when we changed days because of ISP's
Sabotaging.
no, sorry, Game Bite getting canceled because of that. Changing days because of our situations, with work and all of that. We appreciate people still managing to turn up.
Yeah, I think it's kind of good we have a normal schedule on Tuesdays, so we have the allowance to reschedule it later in the week.
Yeah, that's true. That's
good.
true.
That's
Sadly, Game Bite does not have that much of a luxury.
Sadly, yeah, but it's okay. I mean, there's always next week.
Next week.
Which reminds me, qualifiers are next week.
Oh yeah, the qualifiers for Plus Attack, ladies and gentlemen, are next week. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/plusattackph. If you don't know how to spell it, just try and spell it out on the Facebook search bar. It'll show up. I've tried. Like, you just put the plus sign and then attack. You could spell it out, PLUS attack. You'll find it. But Diego.
Yes.
I want to wish all the competitors for that good luck, and we hope you guys have fun. We hope you kick butt, and please be good to each other. That's actually the main thing I want to say is be good to each other, because at the end of the day, whether you're playing basketball professionally or Overwatch professionally or competitively, sportsmanship is key. And at the end of the day, the person on the other side of that keyboard or on the other side of the court is still another person. So be good to each other, guys.
Yeah, think of it this way. This is a great opportunity to see the talent that is out there. This is for Overwatch Philippines, the local community, to see what talent we have. So this is where we get to showcase that talent. And hopefully one day we have
one day in November.
one day in November. Or in the future, next year maybe there's really we can solidify like a Philippine team that can compete internationally.
Oh, like a national team is what you're.
National team.
Oh.
There is that potential, and we believe it. So this is a good opportunity for the Philippines in general, especially in the local Overwatch community.
Show 'em what you got. Show 'em what you got. All right, so Diego, we have shows here on the Quit Stalling Media Network. Aside from Overwatch Scrum Nights, which is Tuesday nights usually at 9 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, 6 a.m. On Tuesday still California time. But Diego, what are the other shows we have here?
We have, of course, the Overwatch Community Scrum Night. Wait, did you say that one?
Yeah, I literally just.
We have. I'm sorry. I mind, man. I mind. Anyway, so the other shows, of course, as you mentioned earlier, Game Bite. Game Bite is every 9:30 p.m. Wednesday, every 9:30 p.m. Wednesday, 9:30 Philippine time, and on California time around 5:30 a.m., 5:30 or 6:30 California.
Oh wait, for Game Bite?
For Game Bite,
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. That's California time, but on Philippine time is every Wednesday 9:30 p.m. where we have the likes of me and of course my co-host Harold here, and the fear bot himself, Mick the Guzman, who is not visibly here, but he's always there. So we're sorry again that yesterday we couldn't have the show. We'll have the show definitely next week.
ISP Wars, man. It's the ISP Wars.
And on Saturdays we have the Harold's the other show on Stalling, which is
so we've changed the schedule
again.
So it's those American co-hosts I have, Diego. So Juancho and Derek have convinced me to move the show to Monday morning. Sorry, Monday noon. Philippine Standard Time. That's about Sunday night, 9 p.m. California time. Juancho, we're looking at you, man. No, but yeah, so we've moved the show to then. So this week, it'll take effect. So Monday next week is the first in this new time slot. Hopefully we can lock it down. But I mean, that's the beauty of podcasts as well, is you're not restricted by a busy television schedule.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are free around lunchtime on Monday here in the Philippines, check us out. If you're having dinner, and you wanna laugh at Sensei humor.
Is he humorous?
Sometimes.
He is funny. He is a funny guy.
He's a great guy. Derek's a great guy. And Juancho is as well. And of course, from time to time, Jay Sanchez joins us on the show. So
yes, definitely.
Great stuff.
I heard he got a headset.
Oh yeah, he was asking me to teach him about that push to talk thing. So I'm gonna help him out.
It's good. I think the quality of the shows are definitely gonna get better. Better equipment means better shows. So good on for Jay. Can't wait to have him on the show. Next week is gonna happen, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Just making sure. You never know. It could be another.
Oh man.
They might have said can we do it 2 weeks from now?
No, Derek, Juancho, please. I need to talk about Captain Marvel. I need to talk about.
There's a lot of stuff going on in geekdom right now.
There's so much stuff. So I'm dying.
Heck, even in gaming news, man, it's a lot's happened in the past week, but we can't. We can't get to it.
Like the Spider-Man and Marvel shared gaming universe, the MGU, the Marvel gaming universe. We'll talk about that on Game Bite next week. Zombie in the chat says, "Make some tournaments, please." Ooh, if there's demand, we may just do it.
We could. We actually could.
We know enough people to get things going.
Well, if I don't, it kind of slipped my mind at least is that. Last year we had a tournament around December.
The Quit Stalling Overwatch Online Open. Jinx.
So it's coming. It's almost that time. So you never know. I really don't know if we're planning it. But if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, I mean it is online. So
yeah.
If we can rent a stage for the final, let's make it happen, people. Let's make it happen. No, but yeah, it'd also be a great time to meet people in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys. That's it. If you guys want to find more of us, you can check out Sorbetes, this man right here. Twitch.tv/SorbetesPH. He'll have a Sanda stream. Is that tonight? Tonight. Nice. Check him out, guys. Twitch.tv/SorbetesPH. Hit that follow button while you're here so you get notified when he goes live in his tank top. Yeah, it's going to be great. They're going to be pushing. You're going to push him some SR. They're going to be
Every
climbing.
play of the game is a flex. Is the Terry Crews muscle dance.
Yes, that's right. And then he'll be flexing in-game as well. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Check that out, guys. Twitch.tv/SorbetesPH. He also has a Facebook, Facebook.com/SorbetesPH. You can find me and Diego and the rest of the Quit Stalling crew on Facebook.com/QuitStalling. We're on Twitter at QuitStallingUs. Sorry, Facebook.com/QuitStallingUs.
Us.
We're on Instagram at QuitStalling. We're also on Twitch, which is where you're watching us right now. The VODs go up in the VOD tab, or there if it's changed already with the new Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, youtube.com/quitsong. All the stuff goes up there. Check us out. We have our own individual platforms or social media. Diego.
Excuse me, sorry, I burped
cool.
inside my body. You guys can check me out on my Twitch channel, which is @InstaDeezy, twitch.tv/InstaDeezy. Same goes for my Instagram, @InstaDeezy, everything InstaDeezy. I'm also a director, so if you guys need a film shot, advertisement shot, or anything, you can check out my website, www.diegoz.com. How about you, Harold? What is your platform and where is it?
Well, aside from my stuff, Diego, before I get to that, I do want to mention, Diego is a great director. If you need a couch casted, this is the man. But if you want to find me, I'm @HaroldPlays on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Twitch, twitch.tv/HaroldPlays. I'll be streaming this week. A little bit of World of Warcraft, maybe some Overwatch, Overwatch, a little bit maybe. We'll see how I feel. But this is a busy couple of weeks for us, so we're looking forward to more community scrim nights. So guys, we look forward to seeing you more. Monster in the chat says Nins and Halloween loot boxes. That's why people want tournaments for the Halloween loot boxes.
I see what you're doing there.
That's clever. Oh man, and yeah, Zombie says let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's figure out how we can do it. All right, Zombie, reach out to us on Facebook. We'll see what we can do. But guys, thank you so much once again. This has been an amazing night. A night that almost got moved a couple of kilometers down south.
Darn it. I was hoping it would be. Nah, just kidding.
Oh man, but we wouldn't have had all this comfort, all this glamour. I mean, we would have had some of it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Till then, get off your butts and quit stalling. Oh, yeah, okay, bye guys.
Bye-bye.